Okay, it is stretch and balance. I hope that's what I wrote in the description. I might actually be 1 minute late, which is a bit embarrassing. I was literally just finishing off one of our February Fitness Challenge videos. I hope as many of you as can do have a look at those next week. There's 1 or 2 videos to join in with every day. That was a cat, need to let it go through. There we are. Cat has exit. Okay, so today's stretch and balance. I've just got 20 minutes before I need to be in parents' evening for my eldest son. So we've got a beautiful 20 minutes, so let's enjoy that. Let's just get a bit warmed up. We can warm up standing up, or we can warm up if you're sitting in a chair. Either way, we're just going to do it gently. So we'll take the right foot first and just heel to toe. Start moving those ankles. Heel to toe. And then we'll do it on the other side. Heel to toe. And then we'll rotate the ankle. So you might want to hold on to something, or you can just start by using your balance straight away. Just have a nice softish knee on the standing leg. No need to lock it out. And then we'll rotate it anti-clockwise. And the other foot clockwise first. And anti-clockwise. So we've got these ankles warmed up. I'm just going to shut this door again. High level meetings and school lessons going on in the other room, so I can't disrupt them. So we'll start by dropping the head down to the chest. Squeeze that chin against the chest. Relax the shoulders and lift it up. We'll do that again. Squeeze the chin down and lift it up. Take the ear down to the shoulder. I can't get it very far. I've relaxed my shoulders and I've just taken that head over, trying to relax, let it go over to the side and bring it up. We're going to take the other ear down. This is a really nice stretch in the neck sides. And right down into those shoulders. So we're going to take it down to the shoulder, and then we're going to roll the chin all the way around the chest to the other side, really slowly. Really slowly. Right the way round. And then we'll come back, rolling it round. Slowly, slowly. Relax the shoulders. I'll keep saying it because it's really easy to just tense them up and bring the head up. Now we're going to turn the head and turn it round to the side as far as you can go. Hips aren't moving at all, just the head. Just the head, not even the shoulders. Then we're going to move the shoulders as well, but we're not moving the hips. So each time, we're twisting a different part of the spine. Then this time we're going to take the hips and the knees and the ankles with us. All the way, both sides. We're going to do it again on this side. And last time, this. Okay, I did say in the chat before this that you were going to need a broom handle. So if you haven't got one, just go and grab one. We'll use it now. If you don't have a broom handle, you don't need a broom handle. It just helps with stability. It's just a really nice way of making sure everything stays in a line. So if you don't have a broom handle, then don't worry about it. Just do the exercises pretending you do. Okay, so the first one we're going to do, you can do this in a chair just as well as standing up. So your choice. Nice soft standing knees though. Stand nice and tall or sit nice and tall. And we're going to keep the hips where they are and just bend over to the side. So we're trying not to move these hips, and we're stretching down the outside, the longer side of us. We're keeping everything in a line because we're holding two ends of a broom, and we're trying to keep the broom in line with our body. Come up to the middle, and we'll go down to the other side. So actually take a deep breath in here, and as you breathe out, take it down. And then we'll take another breath here. And as you breathe out, go a little bit further. Oh, the heaven of that little bit further. You never think you can stretch more until you do a breath in and then try it again on the breath out. Bring it up to the middle. We're going to do that twist again, but this time we're in this line, and the broom handle is going to stay in the line of our shoulders, our shoulder cradle, and we are not going to move our hips. Our hips are going to stay static. So twist round to the side and come back to the middle, and twist round to the other side and come back to the middle. And this time we're going to move it with those hips all the way, but we're just keeping the hands in line with the shoulder cradle, and twist all the way the other way, head as well. And come back. Okay, take your feet a little bit wider and point your toes at 10 to 2, and with the broom handle on our shoulders, we're going to lean forwards with a really flat back. So we're not arching it, we're not dipping it, we're pulling in our core, and we're leaning forwards with a flat back. So you'll feel the stretch up your hamstrings. Weight is fairly even in your feet, a little bit more in your heels than anything else. And then take a deep breath in and just extend your back forwards towards the screen. You won't move much, but your back will just extend a little bit. And then bring it up slowly, slowly. We'll do that one more time. So we're just going to lean forwards, flat back, with a flat back, to flat, to tabletop. And then once we're here, we'll take a deep breath in. And as we breathe out, we're going to, almost like a tortoise, feel like you're sticking your head out like a tortoise. I do talk some rubbish sometimes, you know. And then we're coming back up to standing. Okay, we can dispatch this now. We don't need the broom handle anymore. Let's do a little bit of balance. We love a bit of balance. We are going to stand on one leg, lift a leg up. You can't do these sitting down, it's about balance. So the easiest version is to just lift your foot up the floor. If you ever feel wobbly, you've got that wide leg stance. So this is the easiest version. We're going for 1.5 minutes. So start trying that. If that's super easy, you're going to turn your head from side to side. So turn that head from side to side. For some reason, I think it's because my legs are tired, that's really hard today. Crikey. If that's not hard enough, you're going to shut your eyes, but really remember that wide leg stance. And don't do it standing next to Mr. and Mrs. Cummins, because you'll bump into each other. You really will. But we've been doing this not even a minute. It's really hard to do 90 seconds. Keep making it harder, keep challenging yourself. We'll do it for a minute in here, but you try on your own to get up to 90 seconds. And if you can do that, you're getting really strong and really good balance in this ankle and knee. Okay, that's 90 seconds on that leg. Try the other leg. Okay, that's the easy version. Obviously you can have your foot lower if you're a bit less confident. Always remembering that wide leg stance. Turning from side to side if that isn't hard enough. Lifting the knee higher if that isn't hard enough. Shutting your eyes if you need a further challenge. Just moving your head's enough. Crikey. So good for you though. So good to keep challenging these balance receptors in our ankles and our knees. Every wobble is a learning point. Every wobble is brilliant. Fortunately that was a minute just as I fell over. So we've done a minute on each leg. You're aiming for a minute and a half on each leg. Okay, we're going to do these slow up to the toes and back down. So we're going to count up for 3 and down for 5. So you're going up on your toes. So you're going up, 2, 3, right up, and then down slowly for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You don't need to count. You just need to go up at about this speed. You're up and then down much slower. Much slower. So count 3 and 5 if that helps. You're not sticking that bottom out. Go up again. You are pulling the tummy in. And go up again. Up, 2, 3, and we're going down slower. So we're going to do 5 of these. That was 4. You're aiming for 10, okay? If you can do 10 of these morning and night, you're on to a winner. Chicken dinner. Okay, we're going to do the opposite, which is the one I found. Actually, I didn't used to be able to do the toe one, but I find this one really difficult. So we're going on our heels, bringing our toes up for 3 and putting them down for 5. So we're coming up, 2, 3, down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I did 1. Woo! We're going to do 5. 1, 2, 3. Back down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. My feet are barely coming off the floor. I have such bad ankle flexion. Up for 3. 1, 2, 3. Which is my excuse for being totally rubbish at skiing. Down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, that's compared to some amazing teenage children and husband. Up for 3. Back down for 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Last time. This is number 5. Up for 3. 1, 2, 3. Back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wide leg stance. I did it though. I think it's always good to show that these things are not easy. Right, I've got a low battery warning on my phone. So if it fails at any point, what have I got left? Oh, 20%, we're fine. It's all good. It's all good. Okay. That threw me. Okay, let's do a bit more stretches. So it's a balance stretch. We're going to lift the knee out and take it out to the side and try and hold it there just for a second. That's stretching and balancing, but stretching the inner thigh. And then we're going to take it to warrior 3. So legs out the back, arms are out the front. You've got a slightly bent leg. Your leg and your back are at sort of the same height. You're stretching forward with the hands. I'm not looking at the screen because it's making me wobble. And then you're going to bring it back out to the side. Right out as far as you can at the side. Back to the front and down. Lovely stretch. Lovely balance. Knee out, other leg. Take it out to the side. So you've got a nice stretch going on in the inner thigh. Try and hold it there. And then we're going straight into Warrior 3. 2 and 1 are rubbish compared to 3. We'll just stick with this one. Or an Arabesque. I mean, let's just call it what it is. It's an Arabesque. Legs up at the back. Using your core to not fall over. And you're wobbling in these ankles. All good. And back out to the side. Ooh. Try and force the knee back out so that you really are stretching this inner thigh. Remembering that wide leg stance if you need it. Back to the front. And down. Okay. Couple more minutes. Right. We're going to take a big step forward. And as far as you can go, you're up on your toe at the back, and you can wriggle this foot backwards and just take it as far as you can in a lunge forwards. And if you can put your hands on the floor, you do that. If you can get right down, that's a runner's lunge. And then we're going to try and just press these hips downwards to get the deepest stretch we can. So just push backwards a little bit onto that back foot to deepen that stretch. And then stand yourself back up and we'll swap legs. So you've got a really big step back. You're up on your toes at the back and you're bending that front leg as far as you can go, which might be right the way down to the floor with the hands. And then we're just going to transfer the weight a little bit to the back foot and push that hip downwards to really enjoy that stretch, this runner's pose stretch. And bring this back up to standing. I've got a warning, I'm down at 10%. Good job we've only got a minute or two left. Last thing, we're going to go out to the side. So your straight leg at the side is going to have the toes facing forwards, and your bent leg that you're leaning into is pointing out to the side. So these toes, straight leg pointing forwards, bent leg pointing out to the side, and we are just leaning into that bent leg and feeling that stretch all the way up the inner thigh. I do apologise if this just cuts out, if my battery does just run out. Come up to standing, switch the feet. So now I've got these toes pointing forward and these ones pointing out to the side, and I'm leaning in. And that just feels so good. Got parents' evening calling. I'm so sorry. It's just a 20-minute session this afternoon, but I'm really enjoying the stretch. Okay, we are going to stretch out the arms. We're going to take the arms across and pull them in, stretching out these shoulders. Take the hand down the back of the neck, push the arm back. Swap sides, pull the arm in below the elbow. We're just giving everything a super stretch. Take the hand down the back and push the arm backwards. And then we will finish today's session with 2 beautiful big deep breaths in and out. Plant your feet super wide. We're going to breathe in. And we are stretching up, up, up through every vertebrae. Make yourself taller. Pull your hands up and breathe out. And in. and out. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you've enjoyed it, and we will see you soon.